In one of my previous videos, I have talked about what is 5G, its applications, and how is it different from the previous mobile generations. Before watching this, if you wish to watch the video, you can click on the link above. Or if you wish to view the video after this one, you can click the link below that I've attached in the description. The fifth generation mobile network, also called 5G, will prove to be much faster than the current 4G networks with negligible response delay. The peak network data speeds are expected to be in the range of 2 to 20 gigabits per second or Gbps. At present, 4G is giving us just 6 to 7 Mbps in India, much lower than other countries, which is sufficient for playing online games, browsing the internet, and streaming Netflix. However, 5G is expected to help build newer, emerging technologies such as IoT and machine-to-machine interactions, giving rise to Industrial Revolution 4.0. Some countries such as South Korea and the US have already begun rolling out commercial 5G services. But there are certain challenges delaying the enrollment of 5G in India. We shall discuss about it in this video. We shall also discuss about the way forward. You too can take part in this discussion by commenting below your views and opinions about the enrollment of 5G in India. But before taking up the challenges, let us talk about the opportunities that we are missing out by delaying the deployment of 5G in India. According to a government-appointed panel, 5G is expected to create a cumulative economic impact of $1 trillion in India by 2035. According to another report by Ericsson, 5G-enabled digitization revenue potential in India will be about $27 billion by 2026. Hence, by delaying the deployment of 5G in India, we are just missing out on massive opportunities that could have been created. The IT sector was one of the least affected due to the availability of good internet connections in cities, enabling work from home facilities for its employees. Apps such as Zoom, WhatsApp, MS Teams, Skype, etc. enabled smooth running of conferences and therefore businesses. Schools and colleges too have depended on online conference calls to conduct regular classes and exams for students. Apart from this, there have been celebrations, doctor's appointments, binge watching, etc. through online platforms. In such scenarios, where the use of internet has been increasing, telecom enterprises are in need of massive data capacity that the 5G services offer. Another important benefit of 5G in India is that it can provide smart infrastructure at lower costs and faster delivery. This sensor-embedded network will allow real-time relay of information across fields such as manufacturing, consumer durables, and agriculture. 5G can also help in making transport infrastructure smart and hence more efficient. In all, 5G can solve supply chain shortages and meet demands at lower costs and better efficiencies, impacting the overall economy of India at agricultural, manufacturing, and services levels. With all these benefits and many more, India must ensure 5G connectivities with immediate effect. At present, 4G accounts for 96% of India's data traffic. However, more than 50% of India's users still depend on 2G, which is not conducive for data services. While Reliance Jio wants India to end 2G services and the Government of India too wants BSNL to stop investing in 2G, telecom companies such as Airtel, Vodafone Idea, and even BSNL have around 400 million subscribers for 2G, which contributes to nearly half their revenues. These debt-ridden telecom companies lack the necessary incentives to discontinue 2G. Hence, this is going to be a task for the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India or TRAI and the Department of Telecommunications, which would have to take significant steps to remove barriers in discontinuing 2G and introducing 5G services. Meanwhile, TRAI has recommended a reserve price for the auction of 5G spectrum in the 3.3 to 3.4 GHz and 3.4 to 3.5 GHz band. However, telecom companies seem reluctant to participate in the auction. They claim that the reserve price of 490 crore rupees per megahertz is high and the amount of spectrum on offer is insufficient. Plus, Indian operators have far less spectrum in comparison to international operators. The 5G spectrum pricing is 5 times of what global telcos pay for spectrum. It is this high cost of investment that is not giving confidence to telecom companies in India about the returns on investment and have not been interested in participating in the auction. Added to this are the discouraging taxes. Telecom companies have to pay an adjusted gross revenue charged by the government under the Department of Telecommunications. It consists of spectrum usage charges and licensing fee, which is currently at 3% and 6% of all the revenues earned by the telecom companies. By all, I mean both telecom and non-telecom related revenues such as asset sales and deposit interests. The idea of adjusted gross revenue is itself a flawed idea. It actually ends up rewarding underperformance since revenue generating profitable players pay more. Despite these challenges, the government has repeatedly spoken of India's aspirations to deploy 5G and be a significant player in its development and growth. A high-level forum was appointed in 2016 to recommend a 5G strategy for India. The National Digital Communications Policy 2018 has also highlighted its potential. Hence, we need a way forward. As we have already seen, one of the reasons Indian telcos are not enthusiastic about 5G is because they lack incentives. To promote 5G, government must incentivize them by reducing AGR or adjusted gross revenue and instead recover from these losses through economic growth and tax collections. The government can also incentivize the manufacture of products using 5G technologies and promote 5G startup companies. Additionally, idle spectrum must be freed up and efficient use of spectrum can be rewarded. Funds must be allotted to build the 5G infrastructure in union budget as it requires newer hardware and software for upgradation. Accelerated deployment of broadband infrastructure with total coverage of 10 Gbps across urban areas and at least 1 Gbps across rural areas would help bridge the digital divide to some extent. 5G offers a better capacity than 4G, wherein more number of devices can be connected to the internet without delays in 5G compared to 4G. In addition, it would support online education for both rural and urban India. The problem we see at present is that while students in urban areas have uninterrupted education, students of rural India are losing out on opportunities, especially during competitive exams due to lack of internet. Appropriate testbeds and technology platforms to advance innovation and research into 5G will help India compete against global players. 5G has the potential to act as a catalyst for Digital India. It can also lead to digital transformation in India, and hence there is a need to align Digital India program with 5G technology. The World Economic Forum predicts that by 2023 there will be about 9.1 billion mobile subscriptions. It provides an opportunity for Indian industries to reach out to global markets and consumers. This can help in better service delivery, faster access to services, and deeper penetration to digital services. On that note, I have come to the end of this video. If you think of any other challenges India is facing to deploy 5G, or you can think of more ways to solve the 5G problem in India, express it in the comments below. Also, if you like the content in this video, please press on the like button to support my work and share it with as many people as possible, and don't forget to subscribe to the revision channel. Thank you for watching this video.